Hi, this is Jeremy, aka Mr. Variety, with my first t-shirt press ever. Oh, maybe it's the light on. This is Jeremy, aka Mr. Variety, it's like it says right there. It's my first t-shirt press ever. I finally got this part pressed. I'm letting it dry and cool and everything like that. And I got this part cut. I want that to be on the bottom, kind of like just maybe straight, and then the bottom corner, of the shirt. That way people are like, oh, who did that? And, they got to read top to bottom, left to right. But then this is going to be the back of the shirt, which, granted, this probably could have been, like, larger, for this size of shirt. But this is my first guesstimation of how large I needed these to be. So the graphic seems a little bit smaller, small. But that's okay. It conveys, and I was able to do it, which is an important part. And also trying to keep the area clear and clean of debris, and this does a great job of doing that. So also this is a personal problem of mine, but I used something rigid and sharp to line that, so I found out that's what was causing all these scratch marks. And I started this shirt with see, this design is rather on there because the letter I, the dot, so far is not coming up. So I had to do, I went full on 400 degrees, or as high as this thing would go, and I had to press like medium pressure, 12, maybe 20 seconds for this shirt. But I started at 12 seconds, followed the instructions from Ninja, DTF, well, they put their name on there. These guys, and came up with this, with this result. I also I used the Cry-Cut Easy Press mat, which is what's underneath here, and I also used this heat tape right here. Got that over at a craft store. You can get them in a 3-pack, but my mechanic on my car told me $20. I'm like, I guess $10. Is that it? I got to return this other one. That's okay. It costs what it costs. Anyway, it's all right. The guy's still my mechanic. So we put this on the back. I still need to cut that because, as you can see, I went with maximum money savage by putting it all real close together, which was not really my preference. Stand straight. Stop crimping. Okay, thanks. I do not need this crimped at all. I was going to use this. This came with my kit. But then I found out that I actually have access to this, which is for laminate, which is making laminations, which goes up to 300 degrees and such. And I didn't really think I scorched the back too badly, so we'll keep using this until I can't. And I have to buy the $15 one from whoever. But anyway, pointers. There's a pointer right there. Ooh, use that. Now, I had trouble getting this letter I to iron down. No matter how many times I went, cover this thing, 15, 20 seconds, and then I'd peel it real slow. Oh man! And then it kept on sticking in the eye. So I decided this little dot that kept coming up. Instead, I would use this pointer. And I would just put the original thing that came over the, oh, here we go, over there, like, that's like some double-sided tape. That's actually, so it's heat tape right there. But anyway, I would keep that pad over top of that, which is, just goes this direction. You look real close, you can see where it used to, look like that. And anyway, I would put the pointer right on top of that thing. No padding or nothing like that on top, just this thing by itself, maybe 5 seconds, and then see if I can peel it. And then I just keep on doing it until I can't find that it can't come off anymore. So anyway, I'm saving this in case I need to later on go back over this and iron it on again, or press it on again. But for now, I'm just gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna keep all these parts over here though. So that's it. 400 degrees. 15-20 seconds for this type of shirt for me. And I use these for paper only, and tape. But these dressmaker shears, because they're longer, each cut you get a lot more per cut for the length for cutting paper. And when I went real close to the edge here, close to the other letters and stuff, I went real small movements, so I don't actually destroy my my transfer. You know, I don't need to cut through it. So anyway, that's what my first press looks like. That the front side of it. Anyway, I got to do the back side here, which shouldn't be as difficult, because again, there was a lot more. Don't touch that to that ever. There was a lot more to you know, surface area to cover there. But here it's like you got practically the whole thing. That bronze iron, the bronze part is covering most of the graphics, so that one shouldn't be as much of a pain in the butt. I just wanted to get the first one done, my prototype. That way I can go ahead and make the other ones, the red, mauve, and lilac. I know those colors too well, right? That way I can make those colors and be like, all right, you know, I know what I'm doing with the junker first. I was junker, but, you know, in case I mess up, hey, it's okay. It was the gray shirt. I'll just wear it around like, yeah, I changed my oil in this shirt. Something like that. But I like these colors the best, really, for this design. Anyway, and I use this thing to measure the front of the collar. I decided I'd measure, well, there it is, 7.5 inches. This thing locked. Ooh. Okay, so 7.5 inches from the edge. So there's the edge. 7.5 inches. And then 7.5 inches, roughly, to the edge there. That way, that's right there in the middle, you know. And that's about from that collar, about 5 inches, 4.5 inches. Or if you're going from this collar, this part of the collar, it's 4 inches. That's the one I went with from that part of the collar. So I made sure it was as evenly flat as possible. You're getting a lot of lessons here by going like this and be like, all right, as far up to the edge as possible. How flat and straight is this thing? Oh my God, look at the lines going exactly across. Yeah, couldn't be any more perfect than that. Large job. All right, well, anyway, I got to get going. I just wanted to show you my progress here. I'm coming around, and be coming around with a t-shirt pretty soon. That'll be pretty exciting for me. It's the first time I ever pressed anything like this, so far I haven't messed up my first jobs too badly. You know, other than just taking forever, because it's my first time. Go easy on me, you know. Oh, dear. I'll use some light on. I'll let you get visual here. So this is what it looks like. It's pretty sweet. Pretty flat too. Yeah, that is real nice. That's where I went over it like tire tracks. You know, but you know, whatever, I meant to do that. Yep, first ever one, and yeah, sure, it's dated. That's when I made it, so get off my back. Okay, got any problems, you can just go back in time. Signed by Jeremy Genovo, aka Mr. Variety. Thanks for checking me out, and buy a shirt already. Gosh, these are really cool. See, oh, who needs designers? @ who needs designers? And still working on the website, which is whoneedsdesigners.com, which with a Z, WHONEEDSDEZIGNERS, Who Needs Designers with a Z. You can find me @ Who Needs Designers on YouTube, @ Who Needs Designers on Facebook, or actually just go facebook.com// Who Needs Designers, normal spelling. I got my Etsy shop and all other stuff that nobody cares about until you really drill into their head like, come on, man. Anyway, Jeremy, peace out, guys. Thanks. Visit twitch.tv/music forum, twitch.tv/music forum. WhoNeedsDesigners.com. Scan the code.
My man. 20%. 20%.